Today is 27th July, English video session for class 6. We are going to deal with the book called Honeysuckle. Honeysuckle, the NCERT book prescribed for you. This is the book that is prescribed for you. Okay, class 6. We are going to deal with the first poem, A House, a Home. A House, a Home. This poem is written by Lorraine M. Halley. Lorraine. The author, the poet who wrote the poem was Lorraine. Lorraine. See the picture? You can see the house. And what is the difference between the house and the home? That is what we are going to see now. Okay. Now, what is the difference between the house and the home? Do we know it? Do you know the meaning of the house? Most of the time when I ask what is the house, what is the home, they say it is the same thing. The children say they are same. But are they same? Can you take the dictionary, find out the meaning? What is the meaning of H-O-U-S-E? Next, meaning H-O-M-E. I'll give you 2 minutes time for you to just press the pause button. Go to your dictionary. Without the dictionary, please don't sit in the English work. Okay, English classes, dictionary is a must. You must have it in the left side with your pen, notebook. Okay, now go to your dictionary and see what is the meaning for house and home. Okay, now I want to give you an elaborate explanation now. In this poem, the poet is describing about the difference between a house and a home. According to the poet, a house is made up of non-living things like bricks, stones, wood and glass. Okay, the poet says a house is made up of what? Non-living things. Say behind me, non-living things. What are all the non-living things? Bricks, stone, wood and glass. You can't find any emotion in the bricks, stones. It cannot understand feelings because it is a non-living thing. You cannot have any sort of feelings in all these things. Is it not? Can anyone expect love from bricks? Wood? Can anyone have mutual understanding or thinking from non-living things? No. So these things, it is only simply a building. It is only called a construction. It is a building. It is the place which will protect you. A house is a place which will protect you from rain, weather, all the harsh weather condition. Today, after the COVID, what is happening? We are all asked to be inside the house because these viruses cannot penetrate inside the building. Is it not? That is why we have said lockdown. What is the meaning of it? You should not move out. The house is the most protected place today. Okay. But this house is made up of what material? Non-living things. The house is made up of non-living things. That is bricks, stone, wood and glass. Is that clear to you? You can't have any emotion. What about the home? What is the meaning of the home? What is the difference? That is what we are going to deal now. Okay. Now, when you saw the thing like according to the poet, the house is made up of non-living things which is made up of brick, stone, wood and glass. There is no emotions and there is no feelings and understanding. It is the construction. Okay. Whereas what about the home? Home has beautiful family. See your house. You have father, you have mother, you have sisters, brothers. You play with them. There are cousins. Yes, grandfather, grandmother. What happens there? You have lot of people to be with. You get love. What do you get? You get love. You get affection. You get mutual understanding. One day you fight with your brother. What are you doing? Why did you take my pencil? Why did you take my pen? You fight. But next time you go and say, sorry, we will not fight. We will be together. You say, is it not? Then when your brother falls down, what do? You go and help him. That is love. That is affection. When he wants some food, you go and get it from the kitchen. Okay, you care for him. How is your mother? You say you are hungry. What does she say? She brings food from the kitchen. She runs to the kitchen to bring food. What about your father? He brings you things, books, notebooks. Who is bringing you all these things? Who is giving you education? Your father. So the care. What is that? Care. What is it called? Love, feeling. That is called home. The house is only made up of non-living things, but a home is made up of emotions. It's made up of understanding. It is made up of care. It's made up of lot of give and take. You would really love to be with them. Okay, that is called a home. Okay, in that lot of people live. Each one is a different type. Okay, the mother, she takes care of one place, the mother. Then the father takes place in a different way. Then there is an elder brother to you, elder sister is there. Each one takes care of you in a different manner. Okay, it is very easy that you get lot of care and love in the home. That is why most of the small children, they don't want to go out, because others won't care so much. They won't show so much love. The people in the home, what do? They love, they care, they understand you, they pour their affection on you, unlike the other people. Is that clear? Yes. Then what happens? Let's see. I'll read the poem. Do you have the text? Now, what is the difference between a house and the home? Let us read the poem. See the picture? What is a house? It is a brick and stone and woods that is hard. Some window glass and perhaps a yard. Its eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. What's the home? It's a loving and family and doing for others. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. It's selfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved one you're always caring. Okay, now say the first. Repeat the poem behind me, all of you. Yes. Having the text with you? Yes. See the screen? Repeat. What is a house? It's a brick and stone and wood that is hard. Some window glass and perhaps a yard. Its eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. What is a home? It's loving and family and doing for others. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones you are always caring. Lorraine. Yes, did you repeat with me? Very good. Now, can you read this poem at least 2 to 3 times a day? Yes, you have to read it at least 2 to 3 times and come to my next class. Okay, shall we? Yes.